Hi, I'm Ryan Szymanski, curator for Battleship New Jersey Museum and Memorial. And today, we're on board another Philadelphia-built battleship, USS Wisconsin. And in today's video, we're going to be talking about some of the things that they've done on her that are modifications that New Jersey never got, but I'm super jealous of. Part of the reason for these modifications is New Jersey was reactivated in 1982 for about $326 million. It is the cheapest reactivation of the four Iowas, and it is the first reactivation of the four Iowas. Wisconsin is not reactivated until 1988, and so she gets a number of modifications that New Jersey did not, including, you guys will remember this from the Missouri video, come on in here. They have a donut shop in place of their butcher shop. I've said this before, but when the Iowa-class battleships were first built, it was common for the Navy to just send whole cuts of beef and pigs and whatnot, and then they'd be butchered on board and cut down to chunks that could be served to the crew. Well, by the 1980s, it's all pre-packaged stuff. They don't need the butcher shop. And so this space, which is on the opposite side of the ship from the bakery, was repurposed into a donut shop. But this is just one of the modern features that Wisconsin got that New Jersey didn't. Let's go check out some other ones. Now we're back in Chief's Mess, which on them, since they were decommissioned in 1958 and then not recommissioned until 1988, their mess got a complete renovation, whereas New Jersey, recommissioned in 1968, had her mess renovated at that time, but then does not get it renovated in the 1980s. So it's a little bit dated. Another issue with New Jersey's Chief's Mess is all of our original chairs. You guys remember my beloved Emeco chairs. Remember, these are like $800 a pop. All of them for Chief's Mess, all 40, completely gone. The chairs have a lifespan approximately 4 times the life of the ship. Iowa-class battleships were designed, mandated by Congress, to have 23 active years of service, but the Emeco chair was designed to last 100 years. So when New Jersey is decommissioned, somewhere around 500 of her 800 original chairs are taken off and probably used on other ships. And so it's only the chairs that are beat up or were in really deep, dark offices that still remain on the battleship. Our Chief's Mess chairs, being this close to a ladder, were trucked off, and who knows what ship they're on. Honestly, the ship that these were taken to is probably gone now, and it's on a completely different ship, if you can believe that. Love these chairs, jealous that they have them. Let's see the rest of Chief's Mess. We're going back to the lounge now. Their Chief's Mess also has a popcorn machine, and I'm not aware of anywhere on the battleship that we would have had a popcorn machine like this. I guess it was just microwave bags for us. Their Chief's Lounge is partitioned into 2 separate spaces, unlike Battleship New Jersey's, which is set up fairly similar, but theirs just feels so much more modern than ours with the old, dark wood grain. It's a brighter, lighter space. Another thing that I'm jealous of Wisconsin for is their flooring. Not only does Wisconsin get redecked in the 1980s with a whole new teak deck, which makes her the envy of the 4 Iowa-class battleships, but being the last of the Iowas reactivated, instead of getting the 12-inch linoleum tiles that most of us had in most spaces, she does have them in some spaces, they got a far more extensive use of this poured terrazzo compound. Now, this is what you see on the decks of modern ships as opposed to the tiles that we have. And this is just so much more water resistant. It's easier to clean than the tiles, and if it gets wet, it doesn't cause the tiles to start to pop up and the leveling compound to start to shatter. It's just easier to maintain and less corrosive to the steel of the ship. Remember, the leveling compound is like a concrete material that's acidic, so as water goes through the tiles and then through the concrete, it's leaching the acid from the concrete and then holding it against the steel underneath, which corrodes, blooms up in rust bloom, and then pops both the concrete and the tile. And you don't see that on the decks on Wisconsin. I'm super jealous of their decks. Another one of the things I'm super jealous about on Wisconsin and the other 2 Iowa-class battleships is in the late 80s, they get an impressed current cathodic protection system installed. That means they're not just relying on the passive system, where on New Jersey we had 1,204 23-pound zinc anodes. They were pumping electrical current from machines like this into, I can't remember if it was 8 or 16 anodes around the hall, and it was just a better system. They measure that system for New Jersey in 1987, and then as each of the other Iowas comes into the yard, they install it on them. New Jersey's next yard period, she's decommissioned, so they do not install these, even though it was designed specifically for her, because she had the most corrosion due to cathodic action. So super jealous that they've got these machines back here just outside of the Geedunk. And now we're back in New Jersey's sad, donutless butcher shop. This video has been about some of the things that I'm jealous of that Wisconsin had that New Jersey never got, or certainly never got to the same extent. Fortunately, they came through and they changed the deck in the butcher shop to be the terrazzo poured compound instead of tile. But still, Wisconsin got some newer and cooler things. What are some other cool features that you think could be improved upon on New Jersey? Let us know in the comment section down below. What are some things that other ships have that would have been awesome if New Jersey had? Oh, wish we had a foosball table somewhere. But let us know in the comment section down below. Battleship New Jersey receives operating support from the New Jersey Department of State, also from a number of other businesses and private individuals. We really appreciate your support. There's a link in the description below if you'd like to donate to Nauticus Museum, which is the home of USS Wisconsin, so that you can support the ongoing restoration work on board that battleship that allows people to see cool spaces on there that are different from the spaces on the other Iowa-class ships. You can support Battleship New Jersey by liking, sharing, and subscribing so more people find about us and the channel. Thanks for watching.